Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your July 2023 mid-month general reading. We are looking at the last half of July, and this reading is for our mercurial fish, the water sign of Pisces. Welcome everyone. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you for taking the time to watch the videos on my YouTube channel. Please hit that like button. It really does help. Share and subscribe if you feel like it as well. Thank you for those of you who do so, who reach out for personal readings, prefer, recommend, or just take the time to simply be here and watch these. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Pisces. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Pisces, this video is for you. If you're cross-watching for a Piscean, this video is also relevant. Being a general reading, of course, it'll resonate a little differently for everyone. So if you know any or all of your signs, sun, moon, rising, Venus, watch them for additional insight and perspective. And if something really does resonate with you and it really touches you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or you simply like the reading style and you might be interested in a personal reading with me, or information about that for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can also see that email address, that info, by clicking the description link or the title of this video. I would love to hear from you. I do offer quite a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, of all lengths, costs, budget types, and I can usually get back to you the same day with that information. And scheduling is done in a pretty timely fashion too, as this is all I do. I do it full time, so I try to scoot you in as quick as possible. So if you're interested in that, please email me. Okay. Pisces, let's see what the last half of July has in store for you, 2023. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with the Radiant Rider-Waite. We begin with the Page of Wands. Exciting new messages, starting off on a brand new path, slate wiped clean, momentum in your favor. Very exciting, youthful, exuberant energy. Ooh, with the Ace of Cups. Could be new love and romance for some of you, opening your heart up to love again, perhaps. The heart opening up again. For some of you, it might be the beginning and realization of the beginning of self-love as well. An exciting new beginning, as aces represent, because they are the number one, a new opportunity, and this is an emotional opportunity. But then we have the Eight of Swords. Oh, I can't because of this. I can't because of that. I can't because of the other thing. I can't. The Eight of Swords, first of all, swords is governed by the element of air, which governs what's up here, our intellectual landscape. How we look at things, our belief systems, ideologies, which define our reality, right? And our actions and communication. So these swords can represent a bunch of different perspectives or ideologies, or belief systems, or they can represent just one that makes this person feel like they can't do whatever. They're trapped, they're held hostage. They can't affect positive changes in their life because of this, because of that, I can't because of this, I can't because of that. I mean, fill in the blank. But it's illusionary. It's not that the source of fears and concerns and anxieties aren't valid, but the Eight of Swords is somebody who keeps themselves immobile and paralyzed and not acting or making any movement or change because they excuse or justify that inaction by whatever it is they're afraid of, right? So you can free yourself. You can move forward. With the Five of Swords, a hard-won victory. A victory that means that you have to stay focused on what you want and not give up, even though it's difficult, even though there might be failures along the way. And not tell yourself, oh, I can't. Particularly those of you who might be looking for new love and romance. It's like maybe you've gone to these things or done these websites or reached out, and either somebody hasn't been interested, or they made you feel stupid, or you got rejected, or I mean, whatever. You know, this is somebody who says, I can't because it's hard. I can't because these things happened in the past. I can't because it's painful. I mean, free will, free agency. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do, right? But here, it feels like Spirit is saying, look, it's out there. Don't give up. Don't tell yourself, oh, I can't because it's too hard, or somebody might say no, or they might reject me. Well, it depends on, which you think is more painful, right? Next, we have the Four of Swords, taking some time out to rest, recuperate, recover, Perhaps you have gotten hurt and you need to take some time out. Maybe gain a little perspective, take a step back. With the World, a final ending, a chapter coming to a close, a final psyching, graduation, leveling up, and moving on. That's what's next for you. Because the World represents a final chapter or a set of chapters in your life that have been significant coming to an end. You've reached the top of what was probably a pretty difficult mountain, and now you're looking out at a brand new landscape full of different options and opportunities, a whole new horizon. Because the Fool comes after this, which is the first card in the Major Arcana, the first tarot card. So it's starting a whole new life cycle. But you're taking a bit of a reprieve, a rest, before that happens. Just make sure to not get stuck in that is what I'm feeling. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is Judgment. Judgment is a crossroads energy, major crossroads. You're being called to do something. You're being called to act. There's a choice in front of you, an opportunity in front of you, something's in front of you, a new path. And you're being called to move forward, stepping out of your comfort zone, probably, which is what that Fool card would represent if we saw that here as well. Again, free will, free agency. But the ramifications, the consequences of Judgment are pretty significant and pretty long-lasting, if not permanent, meaning that if you choose not to move forward in any kind of new direction, then wherever it is that you're at, that you've gotten yourself maybe kind of stuck in because of negative bad experiences or past experiences, if you choose to stay there, that's pretty much how it's just going to play out for quite a while, right? But if you choose to move in another direction, in a new direction, take a chance, it'll be a game changer, a life path changer. And that's the whole energy of the last half of July, which means that there's some kind of offer or opportunity here. So let's clarify Judgment. There's some kind of new beginning, excitement, some new spark that you're excited about. Again, for some of you, it might be new love and romance. It might just be your heart opening up to something else new, just some other new passion or creativity or something. Too many cards. I don't take them if they come out in a big bunch. Clarify Judgment. Ace of Pentacles, another card representing a new beginning, a new opportunity. This is the Ace of Pentacles of Earth, so it might be a practical one, could be moving, relocating, a new job. I mean, it could be anything, but it holds the promise of stability. Here's another ace. You have three aces, the Ace of Swords, information, epiphany, the light bulb going off over your head. I just got a ping for somebody out there that you just discovered that somebody is interested in you that you didn't think before was interested. Now, this could be love and romance. This could be for anything. I mean, it could even be in job, work, career. Here we go. Here's that Fool. Starting off a brand new cycle, stepping out of your comfort zone, taking a risk without knowing what the destination or the outcome is going to be. That's what you're being called to do, Pisces, and that's what makes you nervous and afraid, because you're going to have to step out into the unknown and trust here. And I can see with the Eight of Swords that you're like, but this, but that, but in the past, but, right? Let's clarify this Page of Wands and Ace of Cups. The Eight of Wands, fast movement, action, travel, Cupid's arrows. The Four of Wands, happy home, marriage, wedding, celebration, celebratory events that involve friends and family. It could be wedding, or it could be something maybe not so formal, but it's the happy surprise and unexpected blessings card as well. And often that occurs at some kind of social event or party, whether it's formal or informal. So don't turn down any invitations, because I feel like you meet somebody, or you meet somebody that's interested in you. And again, that interest might be romantic, it might be for work, it might be for anything really. But it feels like don't turn down invitations to anything, even if you think they're not your cup of tea. Judgment and the Magician. Judgment again on that Ace of Cups. Judgment again, the Magician, the manifester. The Magician knows that it's not enough just to wish, want, hope for, think positive thoughts. He has to take the experience from the long road he's already walked his experience, knowledge, wisdom, intuition, resources, and pair that with the physical energy needed to manifest something into physical reality. You're being called to take a chance here. I don't know what it's on. Some of you, again, Ace of Cups, might be romance, love, could be anything really. It's something that starts opening yourself up, your heart, your mind, your intellect, everything kind of opening up, and you're like, it almost feels like you didn't think it was possible, and based on disappointments you've had in the past, it's almost like you're trying to come up with excuses not to move forward. Clarify. 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. You're looking for excuses not to move forward on this because you're afraid that perhaps what's happened in the past will happen here. But Spirit is saying, hey, you're being called judgment twice, right? Death and the 8 of Swords again. End this. Stop telling yourself, I can't because of this, I can't because of that, I can't because of the other thing. It is time for you, Pisces, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, to end that. It is transformation time here. 5 of Swords, a hard-won victory. It basically means a victory that comes because you refuse to give up, even if there's difficult failures along the way. The Chariot, that means the exact same thing, only on a grander scale. The Page of Cups, reaching out, flirting maybe, asking, a little offering, a little message. 4 of Swords, taking a temporary step back. Eight of Cups and 6 of Swords. You're healing, perhaps. Maybe you had to leave. Maybe somebody left you. But I really feel like, 3 of Swords. Maybe you had a breakup. I really feel like Spirit wants you to move forward. I mean, yes, honor, take time to heal if you really need to heal, but don't get stuck in that. 10 of Wands. It's time to lay this burden down and move on, move forward. There's some kind of offer opportunity in front of you. I feel for some of you it's some kind of social gathering of some kind. Don't try and talk yourself out of it, because if you do, you'll succeed, right? Because you don't have to. But Spirit is saying don't talk yourself out of this. Don't talk yourself out of taking advantage of some opportunity that's coming your way in the last couple of weeks of July. So let's end with advice, guidance, feedback from Spirit. The 7 of Cups. Focus on the best, the brightest possibilities and potentials. This is daydreaming and building castles in the sky and looking at all the options. What's the potential out there? This is keeping it focused on the positive. The Sun, light, love, warmth, laughter, vacation, parties, going out there. 8 of Pentacles, justice. This is putting the work in will determine the outcome, because justice is the reap what you sow card. What you put into something is usually reflected in the outcome. Minimal effort, minimal return. Maximum effort, maximum return. It's all about the work, the level of effort you're willing to put into it. Spirit is saying go for it. Quite clearly, go for it. Don't talk yourself out of it. Go for it, Pisces. Okay. Those are your messages, Pisces, for the last half of July. I hope you found them relevant and helpful and hopeful and useful. If you did, if this resonated with you and you'd like to take a deeper look, maybe reach out for a personal reading or information about that, or you simply like the reading style and you'd be interested in a personal reading for yourself or as a gift for someone else. Personal readings do make great gifts because they're so personal and so accurate. But if you're interested in that, email me, Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. You can also see that email address by clicking the title or the description link. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the August general readings. Stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.